Good morning, this is Peter from ZZIPP Media, originally from Weymouth, Dorset, UK. This morning you find me somewhere different in Bruges in Belgium. We've come down to a little boat trip again. So, come join me.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit messy, but it's alright. Is everybody a bit comfortable? Alright? Okay. Welcome to Bruge Canal. We're on our way for about 30 minutes, about 5 kilometers, 3 miles on the Bruge Canals. So enjoy the ride. I'll be mostly talking about monuments and places and the water as well, in the next half hour. Thanks so much. This house to the left is it's a bed and breakfast here to the left side, the wooden house here, so most of the houses are 17th century, up until the next bridge. But we'll go this way first, make a turn at the end and come back again. And so you'll see both sides of these canals everywhere we go. You can take pictures. So residential, and still today, people deliver you by the water, still today. Lots of Airbnbs these days. Like the ones to the left side here, there's plenty of Airbnbs. On the left side might have a splash of water. Alright? Don't worry, it's holy water. But they have the priority, so you have to wait just a second. The place to the right side here is the old St. John's Hospital. This was built in 1188. It closed in 1976, and so there's today plenty of things to see in there. There's the Hans Memory Museum. There used to be a great art painter, 15th century, with an old pharmacy and a small garden with the spices they used to cure people back in the days. There's a few shops in there too. And to the right side, behind the corner, you'll see the old maternity rooms. That's where I was born, right here. And this is now a bar, restaurant and a nightclub. Quite a change. Please mind your heads, there's a very low bridge coming up. Because it happens sometimes, you get people with a new haircut coming on the other side. You'll see the blood stains everywhere. The bridge leads into the right to the Beginage or the nunnery. It's a place you can visit. And so it's 40 white houses and Benedictine sisters, nuns and widows all live together. One of the many look houses. You've seen the lake behind, called Menuata probably, because you went by foot along the lake this morning. Menuata is the water ghost lake, it's called. So one of the many lock houses. And 3 doors below is the locks they control our water level of the city centre. So they're very important, lock houses. Yeah, well, the lake behind is 3 feet higher. And if you need water in these canals, you can always open the doors, the locks below, so we have some extra water. And this keeps on going till the North Sea, as far as the North Sea. So these swans, they're here all year, winter time too, and they're protected by the city. Get their food every day. The ducks, we feed them 3 times a day, and then we sell them to the Chinese restaurants. This is the oldest brewery in town, to your right side, called the Halvemaan, or the Half Moon. And so the brewery is a place where you can go every day. Because there's a large, beautiful bar inside. You can go and taste our 2 finest beers of the city. They're very difficult names. I'll spell them for you. But they're very tasty, at least. The Halvemaan or the Half Moon Brewery. Mind your heads again. Thank you. These houses, wooden houses, is for an exposition called the Liquid City. And so it's an outdoors exposition, and we'll see some maps on the way. There's on the parts along the canal, there's a few artworks. By the bridge to the left side you'll see the Church of Our Lady. In there you'll find the sculpture, the Virgin Mary, or with the child, the Madonna with the child, Michelangelo. It's been there since 1506. It's one of the few works Michelangelo outside Italy. This is a very shallow part. It's only like 5 feet deep maximum. So very shallow parts here. So the next bridge, as we've seen already, is called as our most famous one, Saint Boniface's Bridge. We call the Bridge of Lovers, or Love Bridge. And there's a reason for that, because we had a tradition that the newlywed coming at the Church of Our Lady, they come up here for a picture. So throughout the years, the lovers came here too, and it became the Law Bridge now. It's a great view on the church by left side here. If you look up the wall there, 15 feet up, you see the tiniest window in the city. So the Palace of the Lords of Kutuzov, 15th century. It's probably the landlady watching on her husband entering that window. It's fortunately closed because they've been renovating the place for about 2 years now, inside, outside. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, under the linden trees to your right side, you've got small little flea markets or bric-a-brac market. And so from the month of March till November. This is the newest brewery, well, a year and a half it's been here, the Bourgogne de Flandre by left side. It's a different kind of beer, it's more sweet and sour, but beautiful along the water. You'll get a great view to your left side around the corner on the belfry now. Was built in the 13th century. It has 47 bells up on the tower. They weighed about 50,000 pounds. And there's a man, the carillionist, is up there right now. He's playing these bells right now. So once, twice a day. With a breathtaking view from up there. But I guess more breathtaking are the 366 steps. And there's no limit. Ahead is new, it's part of the exposition too, the Liquid City exposition, so temporary, it will disappear again in the month of October. there's 43 old bridges in the city, and this is the oldest one, 700 years old, the main bridge, coming up right here, 14th century. Metalwork to the right side is also part of the exposition. It's supposed to be the neck of a swan. So maybe with a few beers first, you got to see that a little bit better. The canals here are private and we're the only boats allowed. There's 20 boats that work every day, winter time too. It's so completely private. Even if you live here by the water, you're not allowed on this canal here. But the second canal, about half a mile to the right side, is a canal where you can navigate your own boat if you like to. The city stretches out to the North Sea, and so behind the next bridge to your right side you go to the seaport of Bruge or the North Sea, and that's about 10 miles away. Say Bruge, that way up. If you turn left actually, at the end, you also go to the, or Ostend is that way as well. For the most, it's part of the city. Bruges, so that is Bruges is part of the city. Used to be a busy trade town between the year 1200 and 1500. It's many merchants came to town. They built up a far end, a house, nobles, and this is not a church. Kind of a meeting place, lots of the rail is also part of the exposition. It's made out of recycled plastic found in the ocean.
Oh, that's very good.
Nearby Hawaii. It's made by a North American artist. You'll see the bathtubs and the toilet seats to the left there.
Yeah.
Many different nationalities had their own dike back in those days. This was the Dutch dike. You can see the house Holland to the left there. Behind the ridge to the left used to be the English wool warehouse, the big white building. Then later it became the embassy of Great Britain, and now it's a school. Portuguese on the other side, so divided all throughout the city. Everybody has his own dike back then. This was the English dike to the left side here. You can still see the metal rings on the side, so they had their boats on back in the days. Very old. It's a very old movie. It's called The Knob Story with Audrey Hepburn. I think it's 1958 or 59. So the big white house straight up there is the house in the movie. This one here. Yeah, the white one, the beautiful house here. This is one of the last original front walls of the city, 1675. You can see the date above. Yes, this house has been sold. The yellow papers, so it says they have the permission to renovate, to restore the house pretty soon. You can see the line head above the door, which is very typical, 17th century. And these houses to the left side were renovated last year, so 17th century too. The line head again above the gate. They also said that the lion heads up there had a meaning and had to scare away evil spirits. The private houses, like I said, there's a few exceptions. This is an international university to the right, called the College of Europe. The big grey building to the left used to be the first maternity hospital, which is a private clinic. This one, but most of the houses are private houses. The water here is fresh water, so this is not seawater. It's about 6 feet deep, this part here. All the way to the North Sea is going to get deeper, 9-10 feet deep, but this is only 6 feet here. Used to be a river once that went straight up to the North Sea, and the Reye was the name. We can see the green board, left side, right side. This is the maximum height of the water here. And so with the heavy rainfall, you usually have water goes up there. But we're 12 feet above sea level, and the city is about 12 feet above sea level. And then we got the lock houses all the way to the North Sea, every 3 miles. Behind every lock house is a canal 3 feet lower, so there's always a possibility to let go down the water into the North Sea. And so no flooding here till today, luckily. It can always happen, but till today, not fully. There's also a swimming pool to your left side, the orange tent. So you can take a dive there. At weekends, it's not the perfect time today or this weekend, but last weekend there was plenty of swimmers or children playing in the water. It's one of the 40 alms houses here. It's a red door, red brick house. Towers used for the carrier pigeons in the Middle Ages is today City Hall with administration archive rooms. So the whole building till the far right. So the green lady to the right here has been laying here for ages now, trying to find her contact lenses. You can find on the fish market where they only sell North Sea fish in the morning, not on Sundays and Mondays, but North Sea fish. On the front part there's a small handicraft market as well, so today from Wednesdays till Sunday. So there's another movie, more recent movie, it's called In Bruges, 2008, in the name of the city, with Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, Ralph Fiennes in the movie, and the house at the end with the wooden facade at the end there is the hotel in the movie. And that's where Colin Farrell jumps out the window there at the end. We're still looking for him. It's a fun movie, it's a black comedy, they call it. You'll find the beer wall in here. The right side is called To Be. And the beer wall has 1,130 different Belgian beers. So very dangerous place. This is the last view on the Church of Our Lady with the linden trees below, so we're going to the end of the tour. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. The people on the right side, keep your hands inside the boat with your embarkment, please, because accidents still happen every day. Thank you so much. Wish you a great Sunday in the city. So hope you enjoyed the trip. If you like the commentary, we drivers work on tips, and so tipping is what we depend on. It's always most appreciated, and I wish you lots of fun in life. Safe trip back home. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So take as much time as you need to get out the boat. We'll do it slowly. Thank you.
So that's it for my boat trip in Bruges. I hope you've enjoyed these past couple of days video. Let me know, leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe even. I'm going to add this to my video feed shortly, probably in the next couple of days. So I'll say goodbye for now and join me on my next adventure somewhere in the world. Bye for now.